Can I teach my godmother how to log into and use Fantasy Grounds? Let's journey into the Beastlands to find out. Hello, humanity. It is I, Evans Colton, and this is D&D for the Family. Our different YouTube video series cover character creation and role-playing, player and viewer feedback, interviews, and more. Deep dives into tactics, topics, spells, and situations. Pre-game prep for the campaign I run for my actual family. Exploring the rules of the game we play, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Game footage of us playing what I planned in our actual games. Thoughts and reflections on my experience as a GM. Welcome to D&D for the Family. All right. Okay. So the first thing is what we're going to do that we didn't do last time. And we're going to close out of Fantasy Grounds.
A close out here on the skull?
Okay, so remember the skulls are how to close things out inside Fantasy Grounds. X's
right.
Things outside of Fantasy Grounds. So to close out Fantasy Grounds, you want to come up to, yep,
here.
This one, right there. Go ahead and click that one.
All right, to the red X.
Yep.
Okay.
Closed out of Fantasy Grounds, right? You should still be able to see me on the right.
I still see you, yes.
So now come over here and go ahead and click on Fantasy Grounds. Now we're going to assume for this video that we've already been able to successfully connect on Zoom, but you usually don't have any issue doing that. But remember, if you are on a browser, on the internet, on anything on Zoom, you don't need to be there. You can close out of that on that same X at the top right corner that we used to close out Fantasy Grounds.
So now I go to check for updates.
That's right. You'd go down to check for updates, and you would click that. Go ahead and click it. It shouldn't take very long because we've already, we've already done it all. But this is what it's going to look like.
And it's updating.
Yep.
Okay.
And then when it's done, it should just bring back up the same screen we were looking at. That's good. Now you go down to Join Campaign.
Join Campaign.
And you want to go ahead and just click anywhere on my name. That's good. And it's always going to say attempting result. It's going to say requiring file list. This part of the process takes the longest, right? It's going to take a few minutes for it to go through. And then once it puts up the next screen, it will put that up as well.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is where I don't touch anything, even though I have to be patient on this part.
Do not hit cancel. Don't.
Go.
Also, don't hit that red X up there, right?
That's right.
Same thing. It's saying not responding right now. It said that last time as well. It's just your computer thinking. Last time it pulled through, and I think it should this time as well.
Then there it is.
This is the right screen that you want to be on.
Okay. And I just have to wait at this point, right?
Yep. And this is the same thing everybody else is going to go through. Again, it makes me nervous every time because I always think that something is going wrong, but it is, it's just part of the program loading. And the next screen is going to be the normal backdrop that we see, and it'll give you options, and I'll tell you which ones that you don't have to worry about. Okay.
And so here I am at character selection, so I hit my character. I hit that now, yes?
Yep, looks like your dice changed color.
Yeah, I'm blue now. How'd that happen?
I don't know. Well, we can always fix it.
So I hit this right now?
Yep, go ahead and just double click on it.
And there I am, but now I'm back to red.
Oh, good. So then you must have been looking at my screen because that was the same color as my dice.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm back to red.
Cheryl, I want you to go up here and remember this white bar is outside of the game. So click on that box to make it bigger. Okay. And now you're where you need to be, right? You should be able to see me on the right. You can move your page around. And then when I share, in fact, let me go ahead and show you what it looks like just so that you can see it. I'm going to go back into my Fantasy Grounds and I'm going to share a map with you, okay? In fact, I'll share the map that we were on.
Now this is very helpful to me.
So right now, Cheryl, I'm only looking at Fantasy Grounds, and this is what happens during the game, is I start only looking at what I'm seeing in Fantasy Grounds, and I can't really see what's happening in anyone else's screen anymore. But I'm going to share where everyone is at. This is where we left off in the last game.
Okay.
Okay.
First floor.
Yep. And what you see right now is yourself. In fact, if you put your cursor over it, like right over here, that here.
Right here.
Yep. Now do that same scroll that you did to move up and down on your page. And you'll notice that you can zoom in and out.
Yep.
Right?
Right.
That would be how you move your character.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and put her back in, oops, in that box right there.
Okay.
I can fix it even, don't worry about it. Now, the last thing I want you to do is just single click on the page and just move it so that you can see this top corner here. There you go. Now, this button, that's perfect right there. This button right there, right on the left-hand side of the page.
Right here.
That's gonna, yep. If you ever find yourself where you've made the map just a mess and it's super small or it's really too big or it's off to one side, go ahead and click it. It'll always put it right back to snap
in the place.
Okay.
Zoom fit. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Then let's go ahead and exit out of here, and I think that's good for tonight. You know, I'll get back with you again before we start. Remember that these little gray boxes are always gonna take you to information.
Right. Okay.
And then you've got your tabs that run up and down the left, right?
Right. On the right-hand side, right here.
On these little gray balls here.
Yep.
You'll make a roll. Oh, and there it goes. And that's
Gotcha.
A natural one, which is the worst number you could roll. Whatever you were trying to do, it definitely didn't work. But I think you did a great job tonight, Cheryl. So
Well,
I'm
good.
gonna
This has helped tremendously, and I appreciate it very much.
just let me know if you have any questions, and we'll be in touch and read over your spells if you can, just to kind of see what they do, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. This was very helpful tonight. Very helpful.
Well, I really don't want it to be stressful, and I know that the more you kind of get used to everything, the more it starts to make sense. It's just like anything else you learn in life. It just
Well,
takes
this
practice.
helped for you to do the era
Yeah.
to where this is exactly where you go. That was very insightful.
Lisa's sharing her screen. I'll make sure that she can employ that as well. And now that you know that you're more comfortable knowing how to share your screen, you can do that. But we'll always just kind of go back to what is safest is if you can do it on Fantasy Grounds, great. If it starts to get complicated or frustrated, you can just roll your dice and we'll take it from there. And you can always watch it on Zoom.
Okay. Sounds great. All right, my love. It was good to talk to you all. Bye, Lisa and Gracie.
Hi, Miss Cheryl.
Grace is in the other room watching TV. But
Oh, okay.
tell Lonnie
Well,
we said-
thank you, Lisa.
Oh,
Good to see y'all.
We love you.
Love y'all too. Bunches, bunches. I love your new sofa, by the way.
Thanks. It's bigger than it looked in that picture. It didn't really do it justice.
I know, but it was great with Gracie there lying on her stomach, and she had her little doll lying on her stomach.
Yeah. Well, Grace
Good
always
thing.
ends up doing what Gracie does.
Yeah, it was a beautiful
somehow.
sofa.
She even has her own mask.
Yeah.
I love it.
So they can match.
I love it.
All right.
All right.
Well, look, I texted you those 3 questions,
Yes.
right? So read them up. Just go to our text and kind of look at it, and just text me back.
Okay. I will
And
do that.
It's just an exercise, but I think it really will help me because I'll be able to kind of make sure that we revisit those points.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All righty.
Hugs and kisses. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, hon. Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.